Alright, welcome. This is going to be a custom game against FattyD2. Fatty has been the number 3 overall Platinum Axis player and the number 13 overall Platinum Allied player. An excellent, excellent player. Always good to play against the top competition. And I was fortunate enough to get some of his insights at the end of the game. So, thank you for watching, and with that, we will get right into the gameplay. Alright, Germany round number 1. So, he had a great West Russia, lost nobody. And then he had an okay Ukraine, he took the territory, but he lost everything but a tank. So, everything else was pretty standard. He went ahead and bought the 4 tanks, the 4 infantry and 2 tanks was his purchase with Russia. And then he did the 912. And so it looks like that. So I'm actually opting for the tank rush to counter this. So I went ahead and just bought 6 tanks and an infantry. And my thought behind that is I'm going to put 15 or so tanks in Ukraine by round 2. Probably. Hopefully. So all I'm going to send at Ukraine is 2 guys and a bunch of fighters. We are going to do this, and we're going to take Transjordan. How do I want to take Transjordan? Do I want to take it with... Yeah. I kind of want this infantry, this artillery. Alright, let's do it. And then, of course, I'm going to hit C-Zone 7. Should I hit this? Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to hit that with 1. And hit this with everything else. And I'm going to use 1 guy to take Karelia. Alright, let's do that. Strong, implausible. They always say implausible. Yeah, I know. Alright. Oh, shit. Wow, that was absolutely amazing. So we lost Transjordan, which I can't tell you the last time I lost Transjordan. But we took C-Zone 10. And we took C-Zone 7 with no losses, which is pretty ridiculous. I don't think I've ever seen that. That's pretty amazing. So we are going to land our fighters in... let's land them in Finland. Since he doesn't have anything that can hit us now. We'll grab these 2 guys, and we'll put them in... Baltic, and we'll move everything else to Poland. Tank to Poland, infantry there, 3 infantry forward, Tank to Poland, tank to Poland. 2 tanks to Poland. These 2 guys to Poland. Let's see what else. Yeah, we better move. We can move these guys forward, and our aircraft guns, and then this anti-aircraft gun can go to Poland, and then these 2 guys can go to Finland, and then these guys will move forward. It sucks not being able to take Transjordan, but after all in all, I think the turn was pretty good. And we'll send the fighters. We'll put them up there. All right. I'm going to guess that he's going to do a KJF, yeah. Russia's pretty standard for everybody, so I'm guessing he's going to do C-Zone 37. So what I need to do is change my defense profile for Japan. And go to... Let me look at this one here. Yep, aircraft carrier fighter, okay. Alright. I want my aircraft carrier to die before my fighters. If he does C-Zone 37. So I went ahead and set that up there. And I think that's it. We'll have to see what he does next. If he pushes into Ukraine, we should be able to hit him with 15 tanks, either in Karelia or in Ukraine, which I'll probably put him in Ukraine, but I'll have to see. So that's going to be it. Let's. Oh, wait a minute. Oh yeah, I got to put another fighter. So this fighter will go to Poland. All right. All right. Put our 6 tanks and our infantry in Germany. And that will conclude Germany round number 1, and I'll see you guys back for Japan round number 1. All right, Japan round number 1. So England went with the 2 fighters and 3 infantry purchase, 3 infantry for India, 2 fighters for United Kingdom. Took out my transport in C-Zone 5 and landed the fighters in West Russia. Took his fleet from 35 and killed my battleship and my transport in 17. And stacked Egypt with enough of a force that he's probably going to keep Africa. At least for the time being. Which is good. If you're England, my belief, you got to keep Africa. But it kind of left him vulnerable. So he didn't do C-Zone 37 and he fled. So it looks like it's a KGF all the way. So my response to that is I'm going to try to dump as many Japanese land units into Asia as possible and march them straight towards Russia. And at the same time, make sure I drive the Allies out of the Pacific. So all we did was, and since he didn't attack our transport here, didn't attack our fleet here, we're doing okay as far as Navy stuff goes. So we just bought 2 more transports, 2 more infantry, and 2 more artillery. We're going to start dumping units into Asia. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to do Pearl. Let's see, bomber and fighter. All right, we're going to do Pearl. We are going to take 2 of those guys. And we're going to take a tank and a guy. Go to 62 and drop them there. And then we're going to take 5 guys and a fighter into Anway. And then we're going to take Yunnan. With that stuff, let's do the 2 fighters there. And then this one here will go there. All right. I think that's it. Right? I think that's it. This one, oh wait a minute. This one here is kind of iffy. Because in theory, he can do 3 guys in a plane and attack Barry. It's happened to me before, but I don't think it's a great attack, so we'll see if that works. So let's run this and see what happens. All right, here we go. Oh my god. Oh. Alright, so combat was pretty good. This is here. I guess he had his sub set to submerge, so the sub lived, and I'm going to lose the cruiser, which I was going to lose anyway. I did not want to move the aircraft carrier to 53, so I did not do that. So I'm going to land my fighter and my bomber on Wake Island. And then we are going to move our battleship to 61 and our aircraft carrier to 61. Our 2 fighters will go to 61. Our transport's going to go here. We're going to grab an artillery and an infantry. Go to 61 and drop them into Kwang Tung. Our 2 fighters will land in Kwang Tung. This guy will move up. Our aircraft carrier... Actually, you know what? Let's move our aircraft carrier up here to 60, and then can we move our fighter? We still can't. Okay. I don't know if I want to move that aircraft carrier up there then. Well, we might as well. All right. I don't see his bomber there. I don't know what I'm missing. There's no bombers, no fighters here in India. Does have this bomber. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so he can land there if Russia takes this back. He can take the transport out with this bomber. Is he going to do that? I don't know. Let's move that destroyer up there. And actually, let's do this here. Alright. Oh no, that's as far as it can go. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Alright, I think that's good. Alright, our 2 transports are going to go to 60. And our infantry and our artillery are going to go to Japan. Alright. Alright, not a terrible Japan round 1. Like I said, we're probably going to lose this cruiser, but that's okay. Other than that, I thought it was pretty good round 1. We'll also have to see what he does about this up here. So anyway, that's going to do it for Japan round 1, and I'll see you guys back for Germany round number 2. Alright, Germany round number 2. So USA did what we thought they would. They fled. They did kill the cruiser in C-Zone 53, and then they left the Pacific. So they're going all KGF, 100%. Bought Navy and stuff to go and attack and start landing in Germany, but they're still 2 turns away. Well, they will be landing in round 3. Unless they go to, even if they go to Africa, they can land in round 3. So in round 3 for Germany, I'm going to have to figure out a way to defend this. And I'm not sure. Let's see. 1. And I can land there northwest. Okay, that might be the play. Alright, so anyway, I decided I'm going to press the issue with the tank rush. So I went ahead and bought 6 more tanks, and infantry and an artillery. I'm going to stack Ukraine, and I'm going to kind of mini stack Karelia. So he can take Karelia back, but he's going to have to move guys out of West Russia, which then will allow me to just totally stack the Caucasus and then start just producing mass producing troops here. So, and like I said before, my Japanese play is going to just be bum rushing towards Moscow. Not sure exactly how that's going to work out yet, but I think right now that's going to be the play, although I don't know. See what he does with this here. I think I'm just going to send everything towards Moscow. Alright. Let's see. So let's do this here. So we are going to take our infantry, all our infantry, and all of our tanks. And we're going to attack Ukraine. And then we're going to take these 2 guys and all of our fighters and attack Bello. And I think that's all we're going to do is Germany. Yep, that's all we're going to do is Germany. All right. So our fighters are going to go back to Finland or Germany. Yeah? Put them in Finland. This AA gun's going forward. those 3 guys will move forward. And then this stuff's going to C-Zone 3. And then this stuff is going to back off. I'm probably going to lose Africa, which I'm not a big fan of, but... And we'll send this AA gun north as well. Alright, so that's going to be the end of Germany's non-com. So we are going to throw an infantry and an artillery into Karelia and 6 more tanks in Germany. And the thought behind this is I'm going to get 21. I'll have 21 tanks in Ukraine by next turn, by round 3. 21 tanks. I'll probably lose Bello again. I may lose Karelia again. But even if I lose Karelia, if he doesn't take it too heavy, I should be able to maybe take it back even. And then I got to start building probably some defense back here, which I'm not a big fan of. But it is what it is. And I may, depending on where he puts his navy, I may just buy some subs. Because he has no destroyers. And I'm not sure he can drop a destroyer here without... I guess he could put the American one there. We'll have to see. But anyway, he can't land anywhere yet. So... that's going to do it for Germany in round number 2, and I'll see you guys back for Japan, round number 2. Alright, Japan, round number 2. So, England did the same buy that they did last time. 3 infantry and 2 fighters. 3 infantry went into India, and then 2 fighters in the United Kingdom. He also stacked West Russia with 6 fighters, moved 6 infantry out of India into Persia, and took Libya. And he also took Italy because I just was brain farted and left nobody in there. So I'll have to deal with that, but it is what it is. So he did that. But he left me an opportunity so I can stack Burma, and I think no matter what he does, I think I can cap India next turn, round 3, which I initially was not going to do. I was just going to push straight in towards Russia. But I think given the opportunity, and maybe that's by design, maybe that's what he's doing, but that's what I'm going to do. But in order for me to do that, I got to put most of my Navy in C-Zone 36, and my transports will be out of position to load more troops onto the mainland. So I went ahead and bought 2 more transports. I thought about buying an industrial complex, right? Either for Manchuria or for East Indies. But 2 transports cost me $1 less, and I can actually move troops next turn instead of just putting the IC this turn and then manufacturing them next turn. I'm going to actually be able to shuttle them around. So it's probably a little bit of overkill with the transports, but lately I've been opting for multiple transports instead of industrial complexes. And then he took a gamble, used his bomber to take Thailand, and didn't lose the guy, so that worked out for him. So I am going to stack Burma. So first thing I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to take this tank and 1 infantry. We're going to go down to 36, and I'm going to take Thailand. We're going to use our battleship to bombard. And we're going to use our fighters as well. Then we're going to take the Soviet Far East. Actually, you know what? I don't know what his counter to this will be, but I'll do it. I'll 2 and 1 and do that. I'm not sure if he's going to use the 3 guys and the planes to try to do that. But I don't think he will, because then the planes would have to leave here. But he's got so many United Kingdom fighters, so he might do that. So I'm kind of curious as to what's going to happen there. And then the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and take that. Right? Right. So. Oh yeah, and I'm going to move all 4 of these guys down here and take that. Alright, so let me see here. Alright. I think that's it. Alright, let's do this. Alright, so we're going to take our aircraft carrier and go down to 36 and land these fighters on it. We're going to take this stuff and stack Burma. And let's see. One of these fighters is going to go to... Let's see. Alright, let's put it there. The other one is going to go to here. Actually, let's put them both there. Yeah. Because we bought a fighter, we'll mobilize it to here. So then we're going to take one of these transports, grab the stuff off the Philippines, put it in Burma, and then we're going to grab 1 artillery and 1 infantry, stack Burma. Our aircraft carrier is going to 62. Our destroyer and our other battleship will go to 36. This fighter will go, let's see, if I put it in the Philippines, 1, 2, it can't get there, so let's fly it there. And then our bomber will fly down there to there. Alright, so let's see what else we got here. I think that's it. So we'll have an aircraft carrier, we'll have 2 fighters there, and a destroyer and 2 transports. We'll have 2 transports full of loaded, ready to go. And then we'll be able to hit Burma. We'll have these 2 guys to hit Burma with all this stuff here, with the another guy actually, and the tank. And 2 bombards and a bunch of fighters and a bomber. So, well, how many fighters will we have? I think we'll have 5 fighters in range. 2 there. 2 there. Actually 4 fighters. I kind of want another fighter in range. Well, it can't actually, so. Alright. 4 fighters and a bomber, I guess it'll be. Alright. Alright, let's get this done here. Alrighty. Well, I wanted to move that other destroyer, but it's okay. We'll throw the fighter in 62. Throw the destroyer in 62 and the 2 transports also. And we'll throw our infantry into Japan. All right. I guess I could have moved this aircraft carrier here, which I probably should have done, so I can attack with more fighters. But we'll have to see. We'll see what he does. Alright, that's going to conclude Japan round number 2. I'll see you guys back for Germany round number 3. Alright, Germany round number 3. So, America attacked my fleet here, killed my 2 subs, and retreated with his aircraft, and he lost a destroyer and a bomber. And then he took Morocco. He bought 3 transports and a bunch of land units. It's heavy duty med shuck here. And as for Russia, he just bought 1 more tank and 7 infantry, and then he stacked everything into West Russia. And he took Bello. So this play here that he did with United Kingdom, obviously, I could stack this with my units from Ukraine. I can stack the Caucasus. Now I do have, if I stacked it, I mean, he could hit it and let's see. I figured that he'd have a 62% chance if he did the 1-2, right? If he used his British guys here and then everything here to hit the Caucasus, he'd win that. I'd lose all my tanks, my forward lines. I'd have nothing left in Germany. So I don't want to do that, especially since, I mean, 60-30, 6 out of 10 times to do it, that's pretty good odds. I'd probably take it, given my position. So I'm not going to do that. It kind of limits what I can do, but I'm kind of committed to the tank blitz, so I'm going to try to just keep blitzing. I'm not really too experienced at doing the tank blitz, so I'm going to just try it. So all I did was buy 3 more infantry and 5 more tanks. And then we're just going to do, we're going to take the Caucasus with 1 guy. And then we're going to go, let's say, 3 guys there. And we'll do, oh, let's do 2 fighters. No, let's do 3 fighters. 3 fighters. And then we'll take the 2 fighters there with 2 tanks. And then we'll hit this with 4 tanks and 3 infantry. Right? 4 tanks and 3 infantry. Alright, hold on a second here. Let's take only 1 fighter to Italy. And then we'll do 2 fighters there and 2 there. And then what I plan to do is I'm going to stack Karelia. Try to get some Japanese fighters in range of Archangel for turn 4. And hopefully be able to take India in this turn. But the only problem is, I guess if I stack this, he would have to use his England to 1-2, and then India for sure would be dead. He can move his 6 fighters down here to India, but I think I can still take it. I think I could still take it. I'm not 100% sure. It'd be close, but I think close is fine if I can take it. So we'll have to see. I'll have to run the numbers on that. In this case, I just want to stack Karelia with everything I can. So let's run it. Alright, I did make a mistake. I was going to attack the Americans right here, but I didn't. And I should have. And I really should have. But I did not. And that was definitely a mistake. All right. All right, so we're going to back off the front lines a little bit. He's going to trade. He'll be able to trade that pretty easy, but he'll have to send, you know, I would think 3 Russians at each territory to do that. And I'll have backup here where I'll be able to hammer. There's going to be 16 tanks and 3 infantry there. So I suppose he's going to be trading tanks for infantry if he hits that. But he's going to be attacking with a lot of 1s. So we'll see what happens. Maybe he does it. I don't know. I'm going to take this cruiser and throw it into C-Zone 5. I messed that up too. I had the subs and stuff there. I probably should have put him maybe in C-Zone 4 so that I could hit. So I could have hit C-Zone 2 with that, with the fighters and that. But I just wasn't planning ahead. So I don't know. That's kind of a rough turn, but it is what it is. Alright, our 5 tanks and our 3 infantry go into Germany. And that is going to be it for Germany round number 3. Not what I wanted to do. I do want to see if I can press into Archangel with 19 tanks and let's say 4 fighters. If I can do that, then I think I can force him out of West Russia. So we'll see. That's going to be the working theory, is that we're going to try to force him out of West Russia, put as much pressure on as we can, take India this round, and then see if we can't squeeze Russia. Although I think he's going to have enough. He's got enough money, because I haven't taken a lot of his money. He's going to be able to buy more infantry. He's probably going to have this locked down. He's got enough fighters there. He's got 9 fighters. Or 10. No, he's got 9 fighters. And he's going to add 2 more. So this is probably locked in. If you don't hit it soon, you don't get it. So anyway, that's going to do it for round number 3 for Germany, and I'll see you guys back for Japan round number 3. All right, Japan round number 3. So I'm not excited about this board. So it looks like what he's going to do is he's just going to start landing. These guys will probably either land in Italy or France and Northwestern. Either these guys, if they don't attack Algeria, they'll go and land in France, or they can land in Italy, or he could land in Southern Europe. They're just going to start nickel and diming Germany. And just trading a bunch of German stuff. So obviously the biggest thing is that I got to figure out if I can get Japan into Russia before they squeeze Germany out. And I don't know if this board looks like he can do it. He actually took the Caucasus back with 1 guy, of course. I got no hit back. And then flew his 6 fighters down to India. So I do not have, it's like 27% odds for me to take it now. So I'm not going to do it. If it was closer to 50-50, I'd probably do it. But it's not. So I'm not going to do that. I am going to just stack Burma and move forward a little bit. I got to try to bum rush Japan as quick as possible. Which I don't know if I'm going to have enough to do it. But it is what it is. We'll learn something if we don't do it. So all I did with Japan was I bought 2 tanks, an infantry and artillery, and an industrial complex. And I already figured out that's a mistake because my plan was to bring... Because now I can't load all the transports. That was smart, dude. What am I thinking? Alright. The other thing I gotta do is I gotta get some fighters in range of Archangel if I want to do that. So I'm gonna put 3 fighters in Manchuria. I still have a 99% chance to hold 36 if I stack it with my navy. So the only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to kill this destroyer. We'll do that. We're going to use one guy to take that, one guy to take that. And that is it. That was so stupid. I hate it when I don't do dumb things. God. Alright, for the non-com. So these guys are going to move up. These guys are going to move up. Our fighters are all going there. Aircraft carrier is going to go down there. So our other 2 fighters can go there. Actually, 1 fighter is going to go there. The other fighter... Oh, man. Why am so... God, I did another stupid thing. I'm just having a great fucking day. Okay. We'll send 1 fighter there. And 2 of them there. Send our aircraft carrier down here. And our other fighter there. And then we will send 2 fighters to Manchuria. Our bomber will go to... He'll stay in East Indies. Actually, no, it will not. It will go to Manchuria also. Our destroyers are coming down to 36. We're going to grab our artillery and our infantry. Go down to 36. Drop them in Burma. Our forces over here are going to move up. We're going to use 1 transport to go down here, pick up these 2 dudes. Go back to 36, drop them in Burma. We use another transport to go over here. Pick up this guy, go back to 36, drop him in Burma. And then our remaining 2 transports will go to Sea Zone 60. Right? Yeah. I don't know. I did not. I thought this out pretty... I thought it out thoroughly, but I clearly did not. That's a shitty turn. Alright. That is a shitty turn. Alright, so I'm going to throw my industrial complex in there. I'm going to throw my remainder of my stuff into Japan. Alright. So that's going to be it for Japan round 3. And I will see you guys back for Germany in round number 3. I'm sorry, Germany round 4. Alright, so Germany round number 4. So, the Allies are doing a great job so far. So they're landing, just hemorrhaging Germany, hemorrhaging troops. And then they're just branching out with Russia. I mean, he's got 16 troops in the forward lines here, plus 4 tanks. Russia's completely safe, and he's pushing out. And it's only round 4, and Russia's like not only safe, but actually pressing forward. It's just been a miserable failure for me in the first 4 turns to do anything substantial. But we're going to keep taking risks because I want to. I just want to see. But the thing is, we can't keep doing tank blitzes because we're gonna have to start getting more troops. So we're gonna switch to just buying infantry and planes until we can defend all this stuff. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take Archangel, and then we're going to take Ukraine back, and then we're gonna do we'll use 2 in a fighter on France, and we'll use 1 in a fighter on Italy, and just hope we can maintain. So what's he gonna have here? That's gonna be close. All right. Although, if I'm not gonna do that, why do I need to stack Karelia? I don't need to. I want him to actually come back though, so I'm gonna do it. All right, so that's what we're gonna do, and hopefully it pans out. Oh, that's so fucking hilarious. Alright, fighters are going there. These guys are going there. AA gun is going... Ooh, man, where's the AA gun going? Back to Germany, I guess. Fighter there, 5 tanks to Karelia. Yeah, this is bad. This is bad, but... Oh yeah, and this goes here. Alright. Man, I'm already in a terrible way with Germany, but... We're going to throw the fighter, 9 infantry in Germany, and 2 infantry into Karelia. And then we're just going to keep buying infantry and planes until we can get Germany to a spot where we can repel some of this shit. Of course, Russia is advancing We'll see what he does here if he flies his fighters. He doesn't really need them because he can move his Russians back here and defend Moscow. But if he takes his fighters out of there, I might have a play on India this turn. I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to see. But anyway, that is going to be the end of Germany round 4. And I'll see you guys back for Japan round number 4. Alright, Japan round number 4. So I think I'm screwed because he's managed to land in France and Italy, and he can probably stack them with the United States, both of them. And I just don't have enough guys to respond. So he's going to keep both of those, which really sucks. He did move out here, but I expect he's either going to back into Russia because he can't just leave this with the 24 tanks sitting right there. He just can't. But who knows? I don't know. Maybe he will. I don't think he will. Because that's just not enough to hold. Ooh, that's rough. So anyway, also my sea zones here are not safe from the sub here, so I bought a couple destroyers and a sub to put in there. And I can leave those there now just because I'm going to send a sub down here to keep killing this destroyer off. So we are going to... All I did was buy 7 infantry because I miscalculated, and the two destroyers and a sub. So I miscalculated. I put artillery here, which precludes me from carrying it with... I should have bought another guy instead of the artillery because I had 2 tanks. So that was just a dumb move by me. So let's take our bomber and let's bomb Russia. Let's move forward into Yakut. Take 1 guy and take Novo. We'll take 1 destroyer. Actually, why am I doing that? I'm not going to do that. 'Cause what do I need to kill it? Oh, yes, I do need to kill it. I may need to fly this plane down here. That's what I'll do. Alright. Alrighty. What about this one here? Yeah, I'll just fly 2 planes over there, which I wanted to fly more. Oh well. Not much I can do there. I'm kind of hemmed in. And this is just, basically I'm just stuck here. But hopefully within a couple turns I'll have enough to at least hit India or bounce over here to Africa, which he's just going to keep buying a destroyer there, which I guess is fine. Slows down his money, but he's got a lot of money. He's got 40 with England because he keeps taking France and Italy, so I'm really not stopping him from buying anything either, so... I'm gonna have to shit or get off the pot with Germany. I may have to just go back to Germany and just kick all these guys out of there. But then it's gonna let Russia get strong because I don't have enough. But we'll have to see. Maybe I have enough of a Japanese foothold over here to start to retreat like that. I'm not sure if I do, but we'll find out. My plan is just to buy infantry and planes from now on with Germany. Alright, let's do this here. Oh man, I think I'm 0 for 1 bombing raid. That's hilarious. That's fucking priceless. Alright, well, that is what it is. So let's back out of here. Send our fighters up to Archangel. We'll send this fighter down here, and we'll send these 3 fighters over here. And then we will send our 4 transports back up here. We'll pick up our tanks and our guy. We'll go down here to 36, and we'll drop him in Burma. Oh, that is hilarious. Oh, that's pretty good. All right. That's going to do it for the non-com. Let's mobilize. All right, so our destroyers and our submarine go there, and then we put 3 guys there and 4 guys there. All right. All right, that is going to do it for Japan round number 4, and I'll see you guys back for Germany round number 5. All right, round number 5 is Germany. So, United States, they went ahead and bought 7 infantry, 2 more transports, 2 artilleries, and a tank. Did not attack anything, and basically just stacked France. So he's got a foothold in France now. I don't think I'm going to be able to kick him out anytime soon. And he's got a nice little shot going here. Only good thing is that he did retreat all the way back into Moscow. Bought 5 infantry and 2 artilleries. Brought everything back into Moscow. He did push forward into Ukraine, but I'm not terribly worried about that. Because we're just going to do what we wanted to do, which was to force him to retreat, and then we're going to stack West Russia. So, where's his fighters? He got 1, 2, let's see, 1, 2, 3. You could do a bomber on there. With 1 infantry and a bomber? I don't know if he would do that, but he might. Oh well, we got to do it like I said. We got to do some risks. Undefended in Bello, Novo took Novo, and yeah, he went heavy into Ukraine. All right. So for our combat, we are going to take 2 of these guys and our 3 fighters and take Italy back. We're going to take 1 guy and these 3 fighters, try to take Bello back, and then we are going to stack West Russia. All we did with Germany was buy 10 infantry and an artillery, so we're going to just load heavy on infantry now. Now, leaving these fighters by themselves, in theory, he could attack them with a bomber and 1 infantry. I mean, I guess it's an okay battle to make this battle go better for him. Right now, it's going to be an 89% battle, I think. But you never know. All right. My God, I still have the cruiser here. He's just not doing anything with it. All right. We just got to hope for no hitbacks. We really got to hope for no hitbacks. Italy was the one we could afford to hit back. Alright. That was a pretty good round for us. We took no casualties. They're going to move our AA gun to West Russia. Move our fighters back to Germany. All of them. I didn't take Northwestern. I didn't risk it because America's money is 42 and it's going to stay 42. He could take Italy with America. We can keep trading Italy probably. He could jump up here and take Norway. He's got a lot of stuff he can do. He can actually, he doesn't even have to stack France. I can't take France back right now, so he could send those units up to Norway. Most likely he'll put them in France because I will have like 18 guys here in 6 planes. So might be able to wipe this if he doesn't put any more guys in it. But he's probably going to be able to have France probably for the remainder of the game. So, not a huge fan of that, but really I don't have any alternative. I made Russia pull back from going south, which is good. This right here is going to be interesting. I haven't run the numbers yet. But I don't know what my odds are going to be to take that. I'll have to see. I may go for it anyway. Where's my bomber? Do I have a bomber somewhere? I think I might have lost my bomber because I don't see it. Oh yeah, that's right. I lost my bomber bombing Russia. What a joke that was. But anyway. Alright, that's going to do it for Germany round 5. We're going to throw 1 artillery and 9 guys into Germany. And throw 1 guy into Karelia. And I'm hoping he can't take... I don't think he can take 3 cities. So anyway... Oh, son of a bitch. I wanted to put guys here. Because he's just going to take that with Russia now. That was a mistake. I wanted to put guys in these territories, but oh well. Because he might even be able to do a 1-2-3 and kill Germany. Damn. Well, if he starts doing that, I'll send the fighters to Germany instead of West Russia, which sucks for me. God, that's a dumb mistake. God, that's a big mistake. I'm just shooting myself in the foot. I'm already behind the 8 ball, and I'm just shooting myself in the foot. All right. That's going to do it for Germany round 5, and I'll see you guys back for Japan round number 5. All right, Japan round number 5. So, as I feared, he stacked France, and I don't think I'm ever going to get it back. He's got just too much stuff here, and just too much stuff that's going to keep going. So I don't know if that's going to be, that's bad. I calculated I could take India next turn. But if he wants to send planes down here, he can probably get it to about 50% odds. So I'm not going to do that. I am going to send this stuff down here. We're just going to keep building up here, but I'm going to start sending more troops towards Russia this way. So I just built 3 tanks for Manchuria, 4 infantry, and a fighter for Japan. And then we're going to send our 2 transports back over here to reload. So we are going to kill this destroyer here, so keep making him have to buy this to prevent bombardment. And then we're going to take 1 guy and take Ivanki. I'm sorry, Vologda. But this is not a great thing for me. This is not a great setup. I mean, this is pretty much a stalemate here. And it will be for a couple more turns. But I'll have to see. So, let's go. What's amazing is 4 fighters and a destroyer got 1 hit, and he got 1 hit back. Oh, man. But it is what it is. I mean, that shit happens, clearly. So these 2 guys are going to move up. These 3 guys are going to move up. And then we're going to grab Actually, I take that back. These 3 guys are not moving up. These 3 guys are jumping on there with these 4 guys and an artillery. And they're all going to 36 and dropping in Burma. These 2 transports are going back up here. And our fighters are going to go to West Russia. This is a bad situation too because I fucked up and I didn't put any troops here to prevent him from going forward with free. I mean, he's going to drop 1 infantry each and take... This is going to just be a pain. So, and then he'll probably retreat the tanks back to Russia, and then we're on a stalemate again. So, I don't know. And then as many times as I always say, don't go down and take India with your Germany stuff. I'm always tempted to go down and take India with your Germany stuff. But I probably won't. I'll probably stack the Caucasus if I can. And I'm not sure I'll be able to. I'll have to run the numbers again. I don't know. Although he will have less guys to attack because 2 guys will be this way and maybe even more. So this game is at a turning point right now. I mean, look, he doesn't barely have anybody guarding this, and I've just let him land at wills here. So this is bad. All right, I just got to hunker down and keep pressing towards Moscow, I guess. I'll see what the odds are again this next turn. But as long as he keeps his fighters down here, then the problem is he can keep bouncing them back and forth. I really wanted to force him to bounce him over here so I could take India, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen anytime soon. So I'll just have to focus on defending Germany and see if I can advance with Japan. So, and I may do the old take Alaska, take Hawaii next 2 turns because this is just going to be a stalemate here. So we'll have to see. Depending on what he does here, a strafe will not help him. He'll lose all of his stuff. So I don't think he's going to strafe it. But, well, again, we'll have to see. He's probably going to put another destroyer there. So he's got plenty of money. That's the other thing. I haven't taken away any of his money. He's still making way too much money. And he has an attack power lead on me. So, no bueno all around. Alright. We're going to put our 3 tanks in Manchuria. Our fighter and our 4 infantry are going into Japan. I mean, we have a decent amount of money with Japan, but we're just not making any headway as far as moving forward. He's done a real good job defending both of these. Long enough, obviously the idea is to defend both of these long enough for you to make landings in Western Europe, and then Germany will fall. So he's done a great job doing that. I just got to figure out a way to counter it before too late. So I will. I'll go into the lab and see if I can't come up with something. Anyway, that's going to be the end of Japan round 5, and I'll see you guys back for Germany round number 6. All right, Germany round number 6. So he pretty much did exactly what we thought he was going to do. He took 1 unit to take both of these for free, and then retreated his 4 tanks back to Moscow. And then oh man, I might want to do that here. Let's leave a couple tanks in there. All right, and then he's set up great here. Took Italy with America. Basically, he's just dominated this game. So obviously, the point of the Allies, the longer the game goes, this is just my opinion, the longer the game goes, the more in favor of the Allies it gets. So obviously you just want to keep Russia and India alive until you can start amassing landings and just nitpicking the shit out of Germany, which he's done a great job. So I'm going to need to leave probably a couple infantry in there so that these fighters, because he's got that there. Man, I don't want to leave that many. But I will. Alright, so all I did was buy 9 infantry and an artillery. And then I'm gonna actually push back. I'm not gonna be able to take friggin' France. But I'm gonna try to take this as light as possible. So we're gonna do one of those. And let's say 12 tanks. And then we'll go one there, obviously, and this is just for hitbacks, and then the other 12 tanks. And then we want to leave those 4 there. Shit. We'll go 2 in a fighter. 2 in a fighter. And then we'll go two and 4 fighters on Italy. And I've just screwed this up with Germany. He's just got free reign. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with these 4 guys, though. And do I want to try to take this instead? I don't think I do. Although I could just move the 12 tanks over there. And move like 6 there, and 12 there. And a couple infantry. And then what has he got? 2 transports there. And then 1 from England. Alright, let's do that instead. I didn't really want to, but let's do that. So let's do that. Let's go 6 there. 6 there. 12 there. We'll take 2 guys there. And then we will leave the 2 infantry there. And hopefully he doesn't get... I mean, he could attack it with the bombers, but it's probably a good trade for him, but maybe not. Maybe he won't do it. So let's do that. Let's see if we can't... We're going to probably full retreat into Berlin. God, I hate to do that. Oh well, I think we have to do it. God, we got so lucky. Alright. Combat was a little scary, but it was a success. I mean, it took us 3 rounds. We had 2 rounds of 4 attacking fighters where only 1 hit. That's pretty amazing. Let's see here. We'll take the anti-air gun. Yeah, we'll move it to Karelia. I hate having to leave these Japanese fighters there. But if he wants to risk bombers, I guess that's okay. So he's got no English fighters there. 1, 2. Oh, he can use all these fighters here too. But if he does that, then he ain't gonna be able to defend Italy. I'm sorry, India. If he does that, so I don't think he's gonna do that. But anyway, this sucks, but it is what it is. We're gonna have to get to a point where we can start stack shifting and kicking the allies out of Europe. So in order to do that, we need to probably start taking some of this stuff too, and if I can't take India, start taking some of this other crap. And start doing it quickly. So anyway, that is going to be a long round 6 for Germany. And I will see you guys back for Japan round number 6. Alright, Japan round number 6. So I'm going to have to pull back a little bit. So England bought a destroyer, 7 infantry, and 2 artillery, I believe. 1 artillery. A destroyer, 7 infantry, and 1 artillery. Put the destroyer here to prevent me from going into Africa, which was smart. Or just hopping this and killing all of his Persia stack, which I've seen done before a lot of times, and it's been devastating. So that's actually, I mean, you had to do it. If you're going to abandon India, you got to do it, right? He then attempted Italy, but failed. And then he did do the battle that I was hoping he would not do, and took out my Japanese fighters in West Russia. But didn't take the territory, but obviously Russia's just going to take it. Which sucked for me, and he took Baltic back. So what has he got? 4 transports there? And I've got 6 fighters, and he's got 2 fighters, a cruiser, an aircraft carrier. Shit, I might want to hit that again. I may want to hit this, but it depends on what he does with this fleet here. Alright. I'll have to see, because I may want to hit that. I am going to have to pull back a little bit. Russia's expanding, but I don't really, I can't really push forward yet. So all I bought was 6 infantry, 4 artillery, and a tank. I am going to push into India. We're actually going to delay taking Australia so we can open up Africa. So we're going to go heavy all into India. We should be able to defend against his counter. And then we're going to also move our fleet into 35, which we should survive the United Kingdom attack here. The sub can't make it there, so that helps. Sorry. Thought about doing the Alaska play, but I'm not going to do it. Man, I really wish I could. I mean, I guess I could do it. But I don't want to. I don't want to yet. I'm just going to end up moving. So I'm going to put 2 transports here into 35, and then I'll send 2 back over here to pick up the guys. So that's going to be it for the combat for Japan. Alright, for the non-com, we're going to pull back just a little bit. These guys are going to go back. I'm going to put one there. One there. The 3 tanks are going to go forward. These 4 guys are going to go here and go up here. And then our fighter is going to go... Let's put it here. Alright, that's it. Pretty short move for Japan. Obviously, we've opened up Africa, so I anticipate United States to send at least some of these transports down here to Africa. And let's see, so let's finish off the move here. We're going to throw the tank, 1 infantry. No. 1 infantry. Oh, I'm fucking stupid. Oh, I'm stupid. Oh, this is why you make notes. Oh my god, this is why you make notes. Is I just lost all my transports. Maybe. Maybe. Oh man, that's so ugly. But in any case, I can't move them to where I wanted to move them. Oh my god, that's horrible. And so now I'm gonna be way behind again. Fuck me. You know what? I'm just not good enough to be making these mistakes. You can't make these mistakes. You just can't. Now these units are useless. It's going to take even more time to get them over to the mainland. Oh, man. Oh, that's stupid. Very stupid. Gotta be smarter than the game. Oh, that's brutal. God, that's brutal. Okay. It may not be horrifying. I did the math on his bombers. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he can't land anywhere. Unless I did the math wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. I think I'm okay. The submarine is here, so it can't reach. Man, I may have just dodged a bullet. I don't know. God, that was stupid. And then I guess I'll be okay. What I'll do is I'll take the transports and I'll dump all 8 of these guys in Manchuria or in Berry. And I can send the 2 transports. That's... oh well. Maybe next turn I'll do Alaska. That was dumb. I'm screwing up my own logistics. So, anyway, that's going to do it for Japan round 6, and I'll see you guys back for Germany round number 7. Alright, Germany round 7. So, America bought 12 infantry and 2 tanks, and loaded up to drop more guys in France. Took Italy, lost nobody there. And that is it. Russia went ahead and bought 7 infantry and 2 artilleries, took West Russia for free. Moved the lion's share of his troops from Russia into Archangel. And pretty much has a solid front line. West Russia is pretty much dead zoned, I think. Because he could hit me with 35 guys and 5 artilleries. Yeah, I don't have enough stuff in range to keep West Russia. So, but I'm tired of this here. I'm going to just go back, I think, and kick everybody out of France. But in order for me to do that, I need to move all my tanks back, which is going to suck, because they're just going to go forward. But it is what it is. So, we're going to do it. So we're going to take one of these and 2 guys and 2 fighters and take Italy. We're going to take, let's see. Should we do 2 guys? Yeah, we'll do 2 guys and 2 fighters. And then we'll do 2 fighters, and we'll take these 2 guys because we're backing out of Karelia. So we're going to give up Karelia, which I didn't want to do, but we're going to because all the tanks are going back. Oh man, it's just rough. I could throw 12. I don't want to. Yeah, actually, I could throw a bunch of tanks there. But I can't hang on to Karelia. There's just too much stuff in range of Karelia. I should run the numbers and see if I stack it even more. If I put all 24 tanks there and the dudes, I could hold that. But it's not going to do anything for me. I should go this way. I should take 18 tanks and kick everybody out of Finland. But then they'd be stuck there. So I can't really do that. I would love to do it, but I really can't. So I'm just gonna start stacking this. We're gonna start shift stacking this to kind of keep these under control, if we can. So, in fact, we'll put all the tanks in Poland so they can still strike forward, even though they're really going to strike over here. Oh, my goodness gracious. I hate having this here. But I don't have anything I can do about it. I can't do anything about it. All I did was buy 7 infantry and 2 artillery just to put as many land units as possible into Germany. Man, I just have really badly misplayed this, I think. Alright. So let's run this and see what we get. All right. So our fighters go back to Germany. At this point, realistically, we're just treading water. This guy can go forward. And then we'll send our tanks back to Germany. And this guy will go... Well, let's put it here, I guess. Maybe we'll get lucky and he'll lose a plane. I don't think he'll use aircraft to attack it, but it is what it is. So, let's see. Can we put more guys in Poland? Yeah, we should put more guys in Poland. Actually, let's do this. Let's put an artillery in Poland, and we'll put 2 more guys in Poland. And then we'll have 20 guys in here. 20 guys, 6 fighters, 12 tanks. Alright. hate abandoning Karelia, but I think I have to. But you know what? Yeah. Yep, we're gonna do it. I'm still not making enough money with Germany, but hopefully after this turn I can just blow everything up in France. What is he going to put that much more? I'll have to run the numbers on it. If all that stuff goes to France, we may just do a one quick battle to blast everything out of France. Oh God, I don't know if that's going to be good, but we might do it. So we'll see what happens. We'll see where Fatty goes with England. I'm assuming he's going to go here, but we'll have to see. Anyway, that's going to do it for Germany round 7, and I'll see you guys back for Japan round number 7. All right, Japan round number 7. So Europe is starting to look really bad for me. He's now started to bomb Germany, which is a smart idea. He had sent 2 bombers, got 7, which is really good result, and of course didn't lose any. And he bought another bomber, so he's going to be hitting it with 3 bombers next round. I may have 1 turn to hit this, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it all. If I'm going to be able to, this may be like the battle for everything, and I might not have enough. He's got, how many fighters he's got in there? 7 fighters. Shit. He may have that locked down. So I don't know what I may shift stack and maybe, I don't know. It's going to be tough. So, but we'll see. We'll see what we can do. So my strategy from here on out is just to take as much territory with Japan as I possibly can and pump out as many infantry units as I can and send the flood as many as I can towards Moscow. I know it's late in the game, but Japan's making a decent amount of money. 39, and at the end of this turn I should have 42 or 43 or 45, maybe 45, I don't know. So we got to do that. All I did was buy 14 infantry, and we're just going to start pumping them out of our ICs. So as far as our combat goes, we are going to take, let's see here, we are going to take 1 transport, pick up a guy, go to 34 and take Egypt. We're going to take another transport, pick up a guy, go to 34 and take trans. We're going to move the remainder of our force into Persia. And then we are going to hit this with 1 guy, 1 tank, and this fighter. And I think that's it as far as the combat. I think that's it. Okay. Right? Right. Alright. Let me see my map notes. Oh yeah, these aren't saved from the sub. Okay. That's fine. My only issue is if he decides to push this way, I will be dropping. I'll have 11 units in Manchuria at the end of this turn, and I'll have another 11 next turn. So I'll have 22 land units to deal with the English if they decide to advance. I could even put the other 8 over here in, let's say, Yunnan or Kwangtung to push forward. So this may be, we may get ahead of this, hopefully. But like I said, Europe is in such a bad way that it may be for nothing. But if I can start taking Africa and suck down some of England's money, because he's just making a shitload of money. 39 with England's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Alright, I think that's it. Alright. Alright, so combat was pretty good. So we're going to move our aircraft carriers, our battleships, our fighters, and our destroyer forward into Sea Zone 34. This fighter here is going to go... Let's see, the Kwang Tung maybe? Put it in Kwang Tung. We'll put the 2 tanks here as well. And then we'll send this tank forward, these guys forward, these guys forward. We will send our 2 transports over here to 62. And then we will put our 3 artilleries. And our 5 guys. Okay, hold on. Alright, we're going to have to do this the long form way. Alright, so we're going to grab, let's do this. We'll take 2 artilleries and 2 guys, and we'll drop them in Manchuria. Then we'll take 2 transports up here. We'll take an artillery and the 3 guys and drop them in Manchuria. Right? I think that's it. Alright, I think that's it. And then all we have is infantry to mobilize everywhere. Alright, so we have a decent amount of money. And we'll have a good flow of troops going from Japan into Russia. We just got to keep Germany alive for a few more turns. And dear God, if I can't kick some of these fuckers out of, I may have to just run the math on France, but I don't think I'm going to have enough stuff. Because I only have 2 artilleries. I need more artilleries. Maybe I'll buy a shitload of artillery next turn and just hammer it. But he's only going to have, let's see, what's he got? 4 transports here. 5. 6. So he's got enough transports in range to take all 12 of these guys. So if I don't hit it this next turn, I don't know if I'll ever be able to get it ever. So man, that sucks, but it is what it is. I'll have to run the numbers and see what I can do. Man, that is rough. All right, that's some calculations for another turn. So anyway, that's going to be it for Japan round 7, and I'll see you guys back for Germany round number 8. All right, Germany round number 8. So I am slowly treading water into oblivion. I looked at this. He stacked France pretty good, and he just keeps trading Italy. I looked at this battle here. It's a 33% battle right now, but the only thing that I'll have left if I hit it is like 2 fighters with a good result. It gives me 2 fighters remaining, which means I don't even capture it, and then he immediately stacks it with 10 infantry and 2 tanks and all of his English stuff. So this is an absolute no-go. I just can't do it. The one thing I can try to do is try to give him some battles for him to take. But right now he can just do a 1-2, so I don't really have any that I can do where he's going to whittle away all of his stuff. So it's just, I'm going to pin my hopes, I guess, to Japan just flooding the Asian continent with infantry, which is not the best plan considering United Kingdom's making way too much money. So I had to repair some, I bought 8 infantry and I had to repair Germany because he's bombing the shit out of it. Now he's going to keep bombing it. At least 3 bombers from United Kingdom. I don't know where the United States bomber is. He may not have one anymore. Oh, it's over in eastern United States. But, I mean, it's smart. He's just going to keep doing that. So, it's alright. I'm going to do what I can do to just hold out. And let's do 3 fighters here. 4 fighters, 3 fighters. And then we'll do... 2 fighters there, 1 fighter there, 2 guys there. We'll go... This is going to be captured. We'll go 1... 3... do an artillery there. I mean, he's just going to be building up until he can finally overwhelm it. I got to start figuring out a way to get fighters into Europe. So... But, like I said, we're behind the 8 ball. I thought about hitting this with my 6 fighters just to kill his bombers, but what's the point of it? So they have to land in Persia. He loses 24 IPC. Well, England's making... He's got 42 left. He can easily replace the bombers or not, but the fighters I lose is going to be way more costly to me than him losing these bombers. So, I'm not going to do that. This is just not the best position, but it is what it is. Until I can figure out a way to build enough troops, and he's just still got guys flowing. I've never done anything to impede this at all. So, once again, a common theme, my Japanese advance is just not fast enough. So, I just got to get faster at getting troops into Russia. So I really got to work on that. But anyway, let's run this combat. Oh my god, no fucking hits from the fighters. Wow. Alright, that was interesting. That was an immaculate round of combat. Which I wish I wish I didn't get that right now, because that means he's going to probably have some rounds where he just destroys me on hitback. So now I got an interesting move here. Let's move these guys forward. We'll put the AA gun and we'll put it back. We'll put the 2 guys back. And then we'll let's put 6 tanks back in Germany. And I wonder if we can go 6 tanks right here. He can hit it with 6 guys. So he may do a strafe. Although I can put some fighters there. Alright, Alright. So I'll have 5 guys in artillery and 6 tanks. He can go with 6 guys, 4 tanks, and 2 fighters. Let's see if he does it. And we'll throw all 8 infantry into Germany. Alright. Well, that is what it is. Terrifying, but it's really not much else we can do. So anyway, that's going to do it for Germany, round number 8. And I'll see you guys back for Japan, round number 8. Alright, Japan, round number 8. So England just bought 6 infantry, a bomber, and artillery. I thought he was going to bomb the shit out of Berlin, but he did not. He used one of the bombers to attack Italy and take that back. The other 2 bombers attacked Szechuan and liberated that. And then he used a tank from Kazakh to blitz Sinkiang and take it back. So he did not bomb Germany more, which is good for me, at least for one turn, so that I can put at least 8 more guys in there. This is getting thin to win, so we're going to try to take more of Africa, and I'm just doing I just bought as many land units as I can. So if I have enough to buy 14, so I bought 14 land units. Probably should sprinkle in some fighters at some point, but I'm not doing that yet. So for the combat move, I'm going to take 2 guys from here, and we're going to go here and take Rhodesia, and then we're going to take another guy, go to 33 and take Madagascar. And then we're going to take this guy here and this fighter and see if we can't liberate. And we're going to push forward here. And we'll do the same thing he did. We'll blitz that and go back. Actually, I wonder if I should blitz up here and put a tank up there. Then I could start just blitzing these every turn. Oh, that might be a better idea. Let's do that. He does have 2 tanks, a bunch of planes, and that he could attack this with. That's okay. I want to get the tank up here in position to start blitzing some of these every turn and just getting more money. So, alright, I think that's going to be it as far as taking stuff. Really only one combat here. Yeah. Alright, his bombers can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so his bombers can get here. That's alright, I'll use the fighters. I'll have 3 fighters there and 2 battleships. That should be enough. Alright. Oh, fuck. One fucking combat, and I could not get a hit. One actual combat, I could not get hit. Oh, that's fucking fantastic. Alright, we will put the fighter there. And we will put 2 fighters there. We'll move those 3 guys forward. We'll move all of these guys forward. Alrighty. And we'll put 1 tank there. Actually, I wonder if we should go here. Alright, our destroyer's got to go here. 2 battleships. 2 aircraft carriers. 2 fighters. I'm just wondering if I should move these tanks over to India. No, I don't think I want them in India. I think I want them over here. So then we will take 4 of these and go with 2 transports here and drop those in Yunnan, and then we will take the other 4 and go here and drop them in Kwangtung, and then we will take our sub and our 2 destroyers and go to Sea Zone 61. This is pretty laughable right here. And then this guy will go to Egypt. Alright, I think that's it. Alright, we will put 2 artilleries and an infantry in there. Put an artillery and 2 infantry in India. And 8 infantry into Japan. All right. All right, that is going to do it for Japan round 8. And I will see you guys back for Germany round number 9. All right, Germany round number 9. So I'm in a same kind of bad way that I've been in. I've just done nothing to Russia. It's unbelievable. Russia still has 24 income after 9 rounds. I just haven't done anything to squeeze them. And Germany is just treading water. And because I didn't take this battle, even though it was 33%, because of his follow-up, I'm never going to crack it now. Because he's just going to keep loading. He's got a full-blown shut going, and it's just going to be too overwhelming. So I'm going to have to do some probably weird stuff that I usually don't do. So we will go take... we'll do 2, I guess. And we'll take a plane. And then we'll go... Oops, not 3 of them. We'll do 2 in a plane. We'll do 2 in a plane. And all he's doing is just siphoning off our guys. 2 in a plane. And then we will do 2 and an artillery and 2 planes. All right. Just gives a little bit of breathing room and get some income. Well, combat, I lost 1 less guy than him. That's pretty amazing. And I still didn't take every territory, which is pretty hilarious. Alright, 6 tanks back to Germany. And let's go here. And here. Actually, you know what? I guess we'll just leave this poor guy here. No, it's kind of pointless, but we'll leave him there. Like I said, we're just treading water here, trying to get a little bit of income. At least we got some money. We're going to need it because he's going to bomb the shit out of Berlin next turn for sure with all of his 3 bombers. So, or 4 bombers. What does he have? He's got 4 bombers, so they're all going to hit Berlin probably. So, we're going to need the extra cash. Anyway, I'm just hoping to hang on with Berlin as long as possible. I'm going to have to probably send some of these Japanese fighters over to Germany. We'll have to see. He might be able to 1-2 Persia right now. I don't know if he can, but he might be able to. We'll have to see that as well. And then by using like 1 transport, he's dropped a shitload of guys into Africa. Plenty to defend. So we'll see how it progresses. I got to start pushing forward, but I think it might be too late. So anyway, that is Germany round number 9, and I will see you guys back for Japan round number 9. All right, Japan round number 9. So the UK took Italy back, and of course moved forward. He's just squeezing on Germany until it's going to be done. So I have to try to make as many headway as I can towards Russia, which I haven't been able to yet. But this turn I just went ahead and bought 12 infantry and a fighter. And I'm going to just try to get a little bit more income and try to stack more dudes on the mainland, and then I'm gonna push forward into probably Szechuan. I don't know. But what we're going to do is we're going to take 1 guy, and we're going to take Novo. We're going to use our tank to blitz and go back. We're going to use this tank to blitz and go here. we're going to take... Let's go there and there. And then do I want to kill this submarine? I don't know if I want to kill that submarine. Oh, let's see. Yeah, let's do that. Let's grab this. Go to 34. We'll drop it there. We'll use the battleship into 34. And bombard that. And we'll use the 2 fighters. Only problem is, if I use them, I want to put them in there. Then he's got 3 fighters and 2 bombers against 2 battleships, a destroyer, 2 aircraft carriers. Do I want to kill that? It's not even worth any money. We just killed this guy, though. That would be the thing. Well, let's not do that either. Oh, let's see. So let's cancel that whole thing. Because we're probably going to lose Africa. Okay, so there's just 2 bombers then against. Oh, and I can mobilize the fighter there. Okay. Okay. So we're not going to worry about this submarine right now. Actually, I do want to kill it. Well, I can't get to it anyway. Alright. That's all we're going to do. Alright. Alright, so now we are going to move this stuff forward. We're going to move our fighters there. Move our aircraft carriers, our battleship, our destroyer. We're going to pick up this guy and drop him back in India. We're going to move this tank to India. We're going to move these guys down. These guys. I'll move these guys up here. And then we will go here, grab our 8 guys, go here, and drop them in Yunnan. I think that's all I want to do. This is going to be interesting. I don't know if he has odds on this. I didn't run the numbers, but he could do like a 1-2. I don't think he can do it with just Russia. I think that'd be kind of silly to just do it with Russia. I certainly can't do it with America. But he could try a 1-2, which would be really kind of interesting. But I think I should be able to defend it. But we'll see. I don't know. We're in a bad way, especially here in Europe, so this game may not be going on much longer. But I'm going to keep trying to push if I can. We're going to throw our fighter in 35. 8 infantry into Japan. 2 infantry into India, and 2 infantry into Manchuria. Alright, we got a decent chunk of money with Japan, but it may be all for naught if Germany falls, because I don't think I can't get to Russia. This is just a great stopgap motion here. I really can't get through that. Not yet, anyway. But I should be able to move this maybe here next round. And then I'll have a squeeze play on this. But it may be too little too late. We'll have to see. But in any case, that's going to be it for Japan round number 9. And I'll see you guys back for Germany round 10. Alright, Germany round number 10. So, I apologize for my voice. I've just been feeling like shit lately. So I do apologize. I'll try to clean it up in the editing. England is just closing in on me. Russia's just doing whatever it wants to do. I do have an opportunity, I think, with Japan to stack maybe Szechuan and then move. I'm just not sure how I can do it. But I may be able to do it. So this may not be enough to hold that, though. Probably will be enough to hold from England, though. We'll have to see. 17 guys and 3 planes and a bomber. I don't know. We'll have to see what he does there. All we did with Germany was repair our industrial complex and buy 10 guys for Germany. So we're going to take 2 guys and take Italy back. We'll do 2 fighters. And then we'll do... God, I don't want to risk a fighter on that shit. We'll take Baltic. 2 guys. We have to get this here. And a fighter. And then we'll do Northwestern. 2 guys. And 2 fighters. Man, it's just so that's 3, 5, 7, 26. I don't really think I can get anything else. I think I'm going to run this fighter back to Germany as well. Yeah. All right. Where did my other transport go here? Did I run it back over here? I must have run it back over here. I thought I had 3 of them. Oh well. Alright, we're just hanging on for dear life, really. So, let's get it done here. My God. Alright. So combat was kind of a shit show. We had 4 rounds of combat. We could not kill one guy. And he killed both of the... that's just unbelievable. Oh, man. Alright, we're going to run our fighter back there. We'll run one guy down there. And that will be it. And then we will put 10 guys in Germany. He's going to have odds on it real soon. He doesn't have a lot of United Kingdom stuff. But real soon he's going to have odds on Germany. So if I'm going to do something with Japan, I got to do it quick. I'll have to see if that can hold. It's going to be interesting last couple rounds. So anyway, that's going to do it for Germany round 10. And I'll see you guys back for Japan round 10. All right. Round 10 for Japan. So I'm feeling a little bit better today. Hopefully I sound better. Not too feeling too much better about my position on the board. But I did run some numbers and Germany's fine. At least for this turn. I mean, they're gasping for air. They're just hanging on for dear life. And now he's got a shitload of bombers with, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bombers. So Germany's going to not be able to produce any more units for a long time. So this is going to be coming to a halt. But so I need to take a little bit of risks, I think, with Japan and set up some battles that maybe I hope he takes and he loses bad. So I went ahead and just bought a fighter, 10 infantry, and an artillery because I'm about to lose Africa also. These guys are going to get mopped up, so he's going to be able to recapture Africa. So I got to be ready to... I got to do something. And it's not looking too good. But I do have a couple of ideas of what to do. And turn the tide one way or the other, right? So we are going to take this tank and go down to Szechuan. We're going to take one guy and take that. Let's see. Not going to do that yet. I think that's it. I think that's all we're going to do. Pretty short turn. We're going to set up some battles here and see what happens. I guess I could take one guy and take this Australian guy. Oh yeah, you know what? I'm going to take the Caucasus too. And we won't take Australia yet. That's probably a mistake. But anyway, we'll address that later, one way or the other, and see what happens. So I think that's all we're going to do. So no real combat. Hold on, we haven't read all of our notes. Oh yeah. We just can't put anything here. That's fine. Alright, for the non-com. We're going to move our 3 guys and our tank forward. We're going to move our 12 guys. Our 13 guys. Our tank. Our 6 artilleries. We're going to move these 2 guys down. We're going to go over here, grab our 4 guys off, or 8 guys off of Japan, go here, drop them into Yunnan. We're going to take this fighter. Our fleet's not doing anything over here. Let's move it. Let's move our fleet over here. All right, at least we'll be set up to take Australia and New Zealand. Or at least maybe New Zealand. I don't know. Alright, do we want to put a guy here? Yeah, let's do that. Let's put... Nah, we won't put a guy there. Alright, so we're going to have 2 decent stacks. One in Persia and one in Szechuan. And they should be okay against this. One or the other. We'll see if he takes it. I don't think he will. So I think his position is so good right now that he doesn't even really have to deal with it. So we're going to throw the 8 guys into Japan. And then we're going to throw 2 fighters and an infantry. And then we'll throw an infantry and an artillery into... Yeah. Alright, not much, not a great turn, but we're running out of options. But we do have 55 money, which is good. But it's just not... Japan alone, I've always believed that Japan alone cannot win the war. So... so he can go here, grab this guy and take Madagascar. And then take this back. Which I'm sure that's why this is here. Alright, but in any case, and I'm not sure that even 50-something, 47 guys, I don't think he can crack this, because he's got 47 guys himself on defense. But as much as my Japan position is going to get stronger, at least down here, it's going to get... Germany's getting weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker. So, it's going to be interesting. It's definitely going to be interesting. I should have done a better job solidifying Africa, because this is just a waste. I don't think I'll have enough to retake it. But who knows? Maybe I will. I should probably have thrown another industrial complex. Probably in maybe Kwangtung. Or maybe one of the money islands down here to just ship more troops, but... Oh well. Alright, that's going to do it for Japan round number 10, and I'll see you guys back for Germany round number 11. Alright, Germany round number 11. So... we're going to have to try to do something drastic, I think, with Japan. I don't know exactly what it's going to be, but Germany's on its last legs. Is that only one guy in Italy? Hold on. Is that only one guy in Italy? Yeah. Alright, so we're just going to try to take back some German territory. All we could do is repair because he's bombing the shit out of Germany. So we could only repair it down to 6 and buy 4 infantry. So we're going to try to... We're going to do 1 guy there, 1 guy there, 2 guys in Italy. And that's all the... And then we'll do... Let's see... 2 fighters... 2 fighters... and 2 fighters. Right? And then I should... Oh man, I need to kill some of this other stuff here. Let's do 2 of those guys and 1 artillery. We still have 24 tanks. So we're just hanging on for dear life. Not really doing a whole lot. Unlikely, really? Oh well. Okay, we were not without casualties, of course. We started out pretty good. And then the last battle, he got the double hit back, so it's luckily that we sent 3 guys into Bulgaria. So, but we got a little he's just going to keep bombing the shit out of Berlin. But it is what it is. Maybe we'll start killing some of his bombers. I'm hoping. And then, like I said, we have to just do something with Japan. To kind of force the issue. So we'll see what England does, but I think I'm just going to advance both stacks, 1 into the Caucasus and 1 into Xinjiang. See if we can't provoke an attack from 1 or more of these this stuff here, and then see if we can't kind of sneak our way into Moscow somehow. I'm not sure it can work. I do know I did run the numbers on this here, and we cannot take it. It's 96% to defend. So we will not be doing that. We are also going to probably try to set up for... I probably will... Let's see here. Let's see. We'll probably set up to take Hawaii next turn. So we'll have to see about that as well. Anyway, that is going to do it for Germany's turn. So let me throw the 4 guys back in there. And let's see. Alright. Like I said, we're still having to repair all the time, and he's not losing any bombers, so... And he keeps just buying more, so there's going to be way too many eventually. There probably is already way too many. I'm surprised he hasn't started bombing all my other shit. But, oh well. That's going to do it for Germany, round 11. And as this game comes towards a close, I'll see you guys back for Japan, round number 11. Alright, Japan, round number 11. So, we're at kind of a crossroads. Both of these stacks right here are not enough to withstand this... this Russian stack. So I can't move them into Xinjiang, and I can't move them into the Caucasus. But I'm going to do it anyway. I'm not going to move into Xinjiang. I'm just going to stack this with 35 and the 7 fighters, and I'm going to move all this into the Caucasus. Bought 3 tanks for India, and 3 bombers for Manchuria. And then we're going to move to hit Hawaii next turn, and then I don't know, make a play for Western United States, but he's just going to build stuff there. But in any case, we're going to take Hawaii which he won't take back for a long time. Then maybe we'll sail towards the Pacific. I don't know. I mean, towards the Atlantic. I'm not sure. But really, I don't see an alternative because this stack's going to die unless I fortify it with planes. And so I can't do what I wanted to do initially, which is move this stack up here and move this stack up here. I am going to move into the Caucasus just because. So we're going to go ahead and take this. It's going to cost him to take it back. Alright. And these cannot go there. And we'll take another... we'll take 1 point, even though we're going to lose Africa. And we're not... We can't take New Zealand because we can't pick up any guys. So... we are going to take this back, though. Alright. Alright. Our fighters are going back to Szechuan. These fighters are going to Szechuan. These troops are moving up. These troops are moving down. These troops will move up. We'll move here. Pick up the 8 guys. And move to 59. All of our stuff will move to 59. And then we'll move here with 1. Pick up this guy, go here, drop him there. And then everyone else moves over to .46. Actually, let's go here. All right. I don't think it's that great of a move, but I'm not really sure I see anywhere else to go. So that's all we're going to do. Going to put our 3 tanks in India and our 3 bombers. Wait a minute, because he's got, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Where's his other bomber? Does he have? Oh, he's got a USA bomber there. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, I can't do that. All right, I'll put the 3 bombers in Japan. Alright, that's going to do it for Japan round 11. And I'll see you guys back for Germany round number 12. Alright, Germany round number 12. Germany's on its last leg, so he just strafed this with Russia. Lost 18 infantry and killed 22 of mine and 7 artilleries. 6 or 7 artilleries. So, very effective strafe. And now he can just use probably like 5 infantry and 6 bombers and all of his fighters and then wipe this out. My only question is, if he is not paying attention and he doesn't take Sinkiang back, then I'll move this entire stack up here to Sinkiang. If he takes it back, I'm screwed, because then I can't land my fighters there, and it's really not doing much. USA also bought a defense for USA, which is fine, because that just means less money spent sending guys over here, but I think he's probably got enough by now to take Germany. So we're going to find out, though. I don't have enough turns left. All I did was repair 7 and buy 5 infantry, or 4 infantry. What did I buy? 5 infantry. And then I'm just going to do my best to stay alive. So we're just going to do that. We'll take 1 guy into Poland. We'll take... Where do we want to go? Baltic or Northwestern? Let's go Northwestern. We'll do 2 guys in a Northwestern. We'll do 2 fighters in each one of those. And we'll just hope we get some... Well, what's this here? Oh, he's got... Yeah. It'd be nice to kill that. I think too little too late, though. So, anyway, this is going to be a really short turn for us. It is going to be interesting because I do have 24 tanks. So I do find that interesting. England's not going to be able to do it, but America with 42 and 19 and 6. No bombers though. A couple of planes, 1 bomber, 4 planes. I don't know. I stopped running the numbers on it because it really is moot. Because if he takes it, that game is over. So I'm not going to sweat it. Like I said, I'm hanging on for dear life here. Which would be nice if I could do anything with Japan, but he's just got a plug here, and I can't get rid of it. Probably should have either gone into Africa, maybe split this stack and sent half of it into Africa to take Africa back, then sent the other half retreated back to India. I don't know. I was hoping he would commit and not retreat. And that would eliminate some of this stuff here. But that was not the case. So that's going to do it for Germany round 12. And I'll see you guys back for Japan round number 12. Okay, Japan round number 12. So after I shit the bed on moving my Japanese forces into Caucasus, he came down with 14 units. He wiped the remaining Caucasus units with some stuff from Ukraine. And then he dropped his English guys down here in Persia. Probably going to take India in round 13. Now, I think Germany is still safe, but I don't know for sure. It can't be pretty soon. He's got to have odds on it pretty soon. He's got to have odds on it pretty soon. But what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to set up so I can do a counterpunch. So if he takes India with heavy with all these guys, then I can counterpunch him. So in order for me to do that, I went ahead and bought 2 transports, 7 infantry, and 3 artilleries. And then I'm just going to do some kind of shifting around stuff. So we're going to use 1 infantry to take Sinkiang. And then we're going to grab those 8 guys and move them over there and drop them into okay, I don't want them to, I can't drop them in the non-com, in the combat phase. That's so fucking stupid. So this is the this is my problem. I can disengage this and not attack any of it. Why can't I do that? If I don't disengage it, then he's got the sub sitting there, which is in range of this. I really wanted to kill the sub and be done with it, because I don't want him to use the sub to attack Pearl Harbor. I hate this glitch. I would really love to be able to just drop guys off and then use the rest of these guys to attack, but I can't do it. That's fucking shitty is what that is. I mean, obviously I could grab this and take Alaska with him, but I don't want him to go to Alaska. I want him to go back here to Yunnan. So I'm gonna have to God, this is so stupid. Alright. I'll disengage. So I guess I won't kill the sub. That's fucking shitty. Oh well. It'll take me one more turn, but I'll kill it later. So dumb. Alright, let's go here and grab these guys. Go to Hawaii. Take the battleships, bombard Hawaii. Take the fighter and attack Hawaii. See, now I can't go and grab these and leave this transport here because this fucker's right here. Oh well, I'm gonna have to take some chances anyway. I'm gonna have to. I fucking hate this move. I don't know. I get it. I understand why it's done. But really, I could ignore the unit and move, but it is what it is. So I'm not gonna worry about it. Let's see here. Oh yes, that's what I could do. That's what I could do. I can move an AC here, and move a destroyer there. I'll have one destroyer there. I'll put an AC in a Yeah, I can do it. Alright. I think that's all I want to do. It's going to be short turn. Alright, for the non-com, we'll take one aircraft carrier and go there. Plane will go there. What's he going to have? 2 fighters, a bomber, and a sub against 2 battleships, an aircraft carrier, and a fighter. Oh, well, it is what it is. Grab this guy, go here, and drop him here. Move an aircraft carrier there, move a destroyer over there. Grab these 8 guys, go back over to 61, drop them in Yunnan. Take the destroyers over there and the sub. Actually, let's not do that. I don't think he can go and attack this. Alright, so we can put one destroyer right here. And we can put the sub here. And we can put the other destroyer here as well. Or here. So the destroyer's there, it's blocked. Right? If the destroyer's there, he can't get over here. No other sub up there. So I can throw the other destroyer down here. Right? Alright. I'm going to move 4 artilleries and my tanks to Yunnan so I can hit India. My fighters as well. Our 34 guys and our other 2 will go there. These guys will move forward. All right. I think that's it. Oh no, I want to put our bombers. How about right here? Alright. Put them in range of everything. Alright. I think that's it. Now we'll put 3 guys in India. 4 guys into Japan. 3 artilleries into Manchuria. And 2 transports over there. Right? I don't know. I think that'll be okay. Alright. We're probably going to lose India, but we should be able to take it back. Although, we won't have any defense for the 4 transports. So that kind of blows, but kind of had to do it. But it is what it is. So that's going to do it for a rather long-winded Japan round 12, and I'll see you guys back for Germany round number 13. All right, Germany round 13. So USA just keeps relentlessly bombing me with United Kingdom, and so they had me down to -20 when I only had 19 IPCs left because I'm not making any money. So all I did was pay down and bought 1 tank. So Germany's not long to be falling, I think. We're just going to try to get back as much as we can. So we're just going to send 1 unit there, 1 unit there, 1 unit there, and we'll do 2 units to Italy, and then we'll do 2 fighters to Italy, and then we'll do, let's see, hold on. Well, I got 4 planes left, and I want to attack 3 things. Alright, so let's do 1 plane there. 2 planes there. 1 plane there. Alright. And just pray for no hitbacks. What has he got there? 6 guys and a plane. I can only attack with 2 guys. I guess I can go up and take Alaska now. I don't know. Well, I got 34 guys there and 8 there, so 42. And I could put another 4 there. Yeah. We'll see if he takes India. And then hopefully we can retake it back and kill all of his English guys. That will help. And really, I'm not sure what else we can do. We should have taken these IPCs a long time ago. And next time I'm playing the Axis, I'm definitely going to prioritize taking these 3 because they'll never take them back. And it's 3 that England loses every single round and 3 that Japan gets. So I should have focused on taking those. But I did not do it. So in future games, I'm going to see if I can't prioritize doing that. Alright, so let's run the combat here and see what we get. Alright. Alright. Problem is, he didn't hit the first time, so he's bound to hit this time. Ooh. Alright. That is fucking amazing. Oh, that's fucking amazing. The one thing I sent 4 units at, and he kills both of the guys before I get 1 hit. No planes get a hit. That's outstanding. Fuck me. That's kind of just kind of a microcosm of how my day's gone with regards to Germany. Yeah. Anyway, that's miserable. Alright, so that is a very non-eventful German turn there. Wow. Okay. I'll see you guys back for Japan, round number 13. Alright, Japan, round number 13. So, he took everything back again, and he just keeps buying bombers. He blew the fuck out of Germany again. Lost 1 bomber, but it doesn't matter, because he attacked with 4, he bought another one. He's just going to keep... I mean, he's got just bombers for days now. And then he took India light. So, we're going to try to... We're still gonna I don't know, keep pushing. So we went ahead and bought, because I'm going to take India back, but so we bought another transport, 7 infantry, and 3 tanks. And so one thing we're going to do, so we're going to take 1 infantry and take that. Then we're going to take 2 of these infantry here. And our 3 bombers. And we'll do 2 bombers. We'll take this. We'll take New Zealand. And then we will take, we'll do 1, and we'll do 3. And then we'll take 2 of them here. And then we will hit all 7 fighters and the bomber. And try to take that back. Right? Alright, I think that's all. I guess I could take this one too. But I'm not going to. I'm going to drop the guys over here. Alright, so let's get that done. Alright, combat was pretty good. We'll take our bombers and fly them back to Yunnan. And our fighters will go back to Yunnan. We'll take... And we'll move these forward, I guess. Move those forward. We'll grab those guys, go there. Drop them in Yunnan. We'll take these guys. Go there, drop them in Yunnan. Move our aircraft carrier. Our 2 destroyers. We'll move our aircraft carrier here, and our fighter there, and our sub there. And what else? I think that's it. Yep, I think that's it. Oh, wait a minute. Our destroyer needs to go here. Wait a minute, let's put it... I could put it there. Now let's put it here. Alright. Alright, I think that's it. Alright, so our transport goes here. Our 3 tanks go into Manchuria. And our 7 infantry go into Japan. And I think that's it. Alright. So anyway, let's see. I'm just... Wow, I don't think I've ever seen a 200 attack power lead. He's at 150 attack power lead. God, that's just atrocious. But he's making so much fucking money. And I'm making no money. Germany's making $10 and they got to spend $20. So they're done. Effectively done. Wow, that is rough. So anyway, I think this game is wrapping up. Probably just for the sake of argument, I'll wait until he takes Germany before I throw in the towel. I don't know of anything else I can do. I guess I could move. I could move again into 59 and threaten America. Again. But I don't know. Probably the better way is just to go towards Africa, try to take Africa again. But he just has so much money now that it's kind of dumb. So, anyway, that's going to be it for Japan round number 13. I'll see you guys back for Germany round number 14. Should be a very, very short turn. All right, welcome back. This is the end of the game. So, Fatty was able to take Germany, which we kind of anticipated. We didn't do the math, but we kind of anticipated. We did take out 37 infantry, though, and a fighter in defense of Berlin, but that did not pay off. And so as not to prolong the game, I just forfeited. There was certainly no way for me to win this game. This game was lost a long time ago. Let's see. Oh my God, nearly a 300 attack power lead. I don't think I've ever seen that before. It's not quite 300, it's 250, but it's still, actually it's 280. Wow. That is tremendous. That is tremendous. Japan is still looking pretty healthy. But as was done to me in the last game by General Zod, he basically just let Japan do whatever it wanted. I did at one point have India, and but I just never threatened Russia enough to keep him from just hammering Germany. So and he finally just dropped a navy here, but the game was over. So, I mean, yeah, I guess I could have played it out. Well, he would have taken Hawaii next turn. I don't have a defense for it. So that was going to be the end of the game. I guess I could have taken India. Yeah, I probably could have taken India and staved it off one more turn, but why? So anyway, I did not do that. So I was able to contact Fatty and get his thoughts on the game. So without further ado, I'm going to get him in here, and I give you Fatty.
I think the critical issue was your tank rush. The way I saw it was you needed to hold West Russia or the Caucasus or something adjacent to Moscow so that your pressure from Japan could get next to Moscow, so you can trade stacks, basically, to keep Russia contained. But because the pressure on Germany, you had to pull those tanks back because I started landing in France, and then that caused Russia to kind of use Kazakh to kind of split your forces. You focused on India too much. You really need to, when you're doing a tank rush like that, you want to rush towards Moscow with everything you got. You went for India, and then I was able to keep India until like round 6, and then 3 more turns than like an India 3, which, you know, that would have been good. If you got it like an Indian 3 and a tank rush, then I would have been, you know, hitting the oh shit button. A lot of times with tank rushes, you have to evacuate India just to get the extra manpower to Russia to like kind of stop that flow. But it's also, you just have to kind of pressure them on the west coast, on France and all the other areas, and start trading as much as you can, so that they have to start making infantry. Which, you know, the other problem was you made tanks the first 3 rounds, which, you know, you probably should have swapped to infantry after maybe, you know, after the first round, maybe the second, if you think you still had an edge. Kind of your best bet. I think in a ranked game, what you would see is someone in your position, they would take that shot, and if it failed, they would resign, and that's kind of how the game would have ended. You know, if it worked, then you could have came back. At that point, you're just rolling the dice, and you could have got a really like healthy strafe on France, right? And then with all your tanks safely back in Germany, and then you could have just killed off any other reinforcements the following turn. I thought you were going to do that. I mean, with all that the tank power, you could have definitely. That was the biggest threat. Is I was concerned that you were going to kick me out of France when I started initially piling on, because your tanks had so much attack power that you could have done that. But I think when I first landed in France, you didn't react with your tanks initially. You kept them on the Russia border, in West Russia and in that area for a turn or two. So I was able to kind of accumulate some staying power in France. Yeah, that's but now with all those tanks, you could have had a huge strafe, rolled a shitload of threes, and then, I could have had a couple of fighters left over and you back out, and then I just would have been like, oh shit, I guess I can't land in France anymore. I think you're right. What I would see, what I didn't see in your game is Japan fighters in Germany on German areas. So what I typically do as Axis is I will have my Japan fighters in France, holding that, or I'll have them in West Russia holding that, and so that I can manage my stacks better for defense. You didn't really do that too much, but because at that point I think the fighters were just kind of not utilized as well as they could have been. Really, you need the production slots. So when you're facing Kill Germany first, you need as many. You need to utilize all your production slots as much as possible. That's kind of why I tend to do the full buy of infantry and 2 artillery as Germany, to just use all 13 production slots on the first turn. And then if I see like they're doing something different, then I might start buying the bomber back and start buying tanks. If I need to get more aggressive, but it's the conservative approach. But so early in the game, you don't really know what the allies are going to do. Well, you're not supposed to hold it. You're supposed to inconvenience the U.S. Like just think of it as you're just fucking with them. Like you're just kind of like, hey, oh, you have to worry about this now. Like, and then they have to take it back, and then they have to worry about, are you going to counter hit their units there, and then they have to worry about keeping things in Canada so that they can take it back when you land back there. And all of that is pulling their attention away from what their target is, which is Germany. And they want to just focus on Germany now. They want to throw all their income, everything at Germany, and if you can kind of force them not to do that, then do that definitely, and then that's good. You should have had Australia. That should have been income that UK didn't have at all. But Africa was good. You could have if I didn't have so much Air Force in that area, then you could have been able to hold it longer or keep it with Japan. But yeah, it kind of kneecaps the UK. I mean, I had so much income as the UK. I was just shitting out bombers. I didn't know. I was like, oh, I got all this money. I'll just buy a couple bombers. But it really forces U.S. to divert more troops to kind of contest that, because what you want is the income advantage, especially if it's going to be a long game. You don't want the allies to keep that income advantage. Usually you'd have to have that complex there pretty soon if it's going kill Germany first, so that you can start getting as many units towards Moscow as possible. But again, it was the split. You had your massive stack that went towards India, and then it got cut off from all reinforcements because you started funneling through China, and then it just got split. I don't think the Caucasus move was bad. It was just late. We kind of talked about that on the Discord. you're about 4 rounds too late with that kind of dead zoning that stack, so that you can move the China stack in closer and kind of just do a trade, because basically at that point you just wanted Russia to trade. You want to trade with Russia as much as possible, so you can whittle down their forces. Japan's making more, Russia's making less. So, doing that, kind of putting them in the Caucasus, forcing me to, take them or, do a trade, is not completely bad. It was just by that time I already had so many troops that didn't really matter, because your stack in China was not comparative. Well, you made it pretty easy not to care about Japan, because you never traded Alaska, and you never got to Australia. You didn't get to France, which not France, Africa, which I was then starting to have to send guys down to Africa. So I responded to that. But you could have gotten Hawaii a lot better. Like, you should have done more harassing, because what that did is I had to start buying guys for the West Coast. I had to start diverting guys that could have gone to Germany to, retaking Alaska, things like that. But none of that happened, so I could just send 12 units a turn over to Europe. So you could have done that. That could have slowed things down. I mean, your fleet wasn't really doing anything else. But with the amount of UK firepower, you couldn't really stay in the Middle East sea zone very long. I will forfeit the moment I see the game not going the way I want it to go. If it's on the writing on the wall, like I said, I would have hit back with the tanks if I was in your position, and if that attack failed, then I just would have resigned, because I was like, my time's more valuable than just kind of moving around. I could start a different game. I don't need to focus on doing these calculations if I know it's not going to end well. But if it's a ranked game, then maybe they run out of time. That's always a plus. It will help you kind of see. You'll see what other people do with their allies, and then it'll give you ideas for that. What I did when I was, on the path to kind of improving my game and kind of figuring how I like to play is, people that I would play in rank, especially when you start getting into platinum, is I would find them on Discord and message them and talk to them about the game. Like, hey, what do you think? How do you think it went? Especially if I lost, what mistakes did I make? Did you see that kind of stood out? Things like that. That was really helpful when I was coming up and trying to learn the game. It helped me as I read all those the Dawn's guide to Axis and Allies, the papers. It's like a website, and it's just it's like Dawn's or Dan's or something like that guide to Axis and Allies, and it's not based on the computer game, but it's based on the board game. Same kind of essential strategy discussion. That's where they talk about that's the guy that came up with the phrase shucking guys. The Finland shuck. He talks a lot about purchasing, how to determine what the right purchasing is, stack management, trading, those types of things. I would give that a read if you are so inclined. I mean, it's very classic stuff, but it's it's just talking about what you have to weigh as far as simple stuff, is it worth it to leave a guy, single infantry there to force them to trade, or do you want to save that guy and evacuate a zone because it's a dead zone, things like that. And then also this, that infantry is the single best unit in the game just because of the hit points. I like the allies better. I think the gameplay you saw is my preferred type of gameplay, where I just grind out the opponent. I like to have the income advantage. I like to keep the income advantage, and then just keep squeezing them and trading as much as I can with UK, and then amassing a strong force with the US, and then just knock them out with the US one punch.
All right. So that was Fatty. Appreciate his thoughts on the game. And that will be the end of this game and the end of this video. I will see you guys back for another video. I appreciate you. Thanks for watching.